Because this course is focused on a practitioner's perspective, we are going to use as many real tools as possible, and that includes our blogs. So instead of using the Blackboard tools, we are going to use WordPress. Wordpress.com. I'm sure many of you have heard of it. I'm sure many of you have visited blogs that were built upon WordPress. It is free. Yes, you can pay to get a very fancy account, but we don't need to. I'm going to simply, quickly walk you through how you set up an account, and we'll move forward from there. So, if you're new, let's get started. If you don't want to use your Brahmin email, that's fine. You can get a free email off of Yahoo, off of Gmail. You know all this. So please, if you need one, go and grab it, and then come back. You will need an email address. I actually will go ahead and use my Brahmin. I've never set one up on WordPress using my Brahmin account. All right. No. All right, so you should be able to find me. Please, we all know passwords, numbers, letters make it difficult for people. I'm not going to show you my password. I'll put that in afterwards. You notice my site is, somebody's holding that one, so I'll make my blog address .green. There we go. So I can be .green.wordpress.com. So again, sure, you can pay for this, but we're just going for a free blog. All right? Please, free blog. I don't want anyone spending money unless you decide you like it and you want to because you're going to use it. That's great. But for this class, please, free blog. Now, if you already have a blog, that's fine as long as you're okay sharing it. Create blog. All right, so what's going to happen? We'll get an email and we'll move forward from there. I'll continue when that email gets in. Okay, that didn't take very long at all. So I've got my email, and now I'm going to activate my blog. All right, setting up the blog. This is a professional reflective blog. This will be something you will want to use when you get to our capstone course and you're showing artifacts of your growth and your depth of understanding about all that it takes to truly be an empowering, powerful teacher of 21st century students. So please, if you're creating this new, give it a professional title. All right, I don't like taglines. You can give yours one if you want. Here we go, next step. Choose a theme. Part of the reason I like WordPress so much is they actually give you quite a bit of variety to play with. It's very simple. I'm just going to go manifesto. Let's make it easy. I could plain customize it, but I'm not going to mess with it. All right. You may do this if you want. Each week you will have a topic to blog about. Again, you want to think about this as professional reflection. Yes, it needs to be personal, but you wouldn't want to put anything in here that you wouldn't want your boss or your grandmother to read, because this is about your growth, your process. And part of what I'm looking for throughout the whole of this experience, this and the next several classes that we have, is that you are able to be reflective, actively reflective, engage in higher level thinking and critical thought, yet still be professional. So no, you don't want to post anything that would be embarrassing. Now, let's be clear. Something that you tried to do that didn't go well but you learned from, that's not embarrassing. That's an artifact of growth. Embarrassing means something personal you don't want out there. Please, if you post a picture, keep it professional. But be genuine in your reflection on the topics. There is nothing being asked of you that you shouldn't be proud to share as you move forward because it's part of your evolution. Create my first post, text. Why blog? And here's all you do. You give it a title, and you will have your particular topic. And there is spell check. I'm done. Check my spelling. Click finish. Da 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 da. All right, so you will have a dashboard from which you'll be able to control your blog, the whole 9 yards. Well, I'm done. Fine. So what do I need to do? I built it. Now what? Well, you need to come back to Blackboard and make sure you know what this week's topic is. And you need to post your URL so your professor, your instructor, and fellow students at various times throughout the course can come in and read. All right? So again, how do I know what my URL is? Well, pretty easy. If I need to, I simply, there I am. Here's my blog. Copy my URL. Now, if I wanted to put security settings on it, I could. All right, not dismiss that message. It's free, so there might be some ads showing up. We're not paying for this. I've copied my URL. Now what do? I go back to Blackboard and I post it in our wiki. How do I do that? If you notice, on the left-hand nav bar, we have a blogs button. When you click into there, you come to this wiki, and this movie will be posted there as well. You enter the wiki by clicking view, and what we need everyone to do is to post their URL inside, and then each week you can go out and blog on your WordPress blog, and your instructor will be able to access it through this chart. So how do you add the name of the blogger? I will show you. Once again, edit is our best friend. We click edit. We wait for the toolbar to load. The toolbar has loaded. Here's how easy this is. Ready? Type your name. This will be example. And then your URL. Now again, your URL is simply, let's click over there, it's the address that ends in wordpress.com. Copy it, paste it in. Now you need to make it hot. How do you do that? Highlight it, because it needs to know what the hot link is, what the click needs to be. And again, the bottom row of the toolbar is where we get to connect out, add media, the chain. The very first one on the left-hand side, click the chain. You're linking to an external website. This is WordPress. Paste it in. Watch that you don't accidentally leave the HTTP, because if sometimes people accidentally end up with this, that won't work. Okay? So you HTTP and then your URL. Whoops, look at that. It ended up at the end. All right. Open in a new window. This is very important. It keeps Blackboard from kind of folding in on itself. Click Insert. Yep, that looks like it's going to be hot, but I can't check it until I save it. Save and exit. All right, there it is. It's loaded. It looks hot. Let's click on it and see. Boom. There we go. Each week, your instructor will be able to check your blog, give you the points you've earned, give you personalized feedback, and you will have an authentic artifact of your growth throughout this course. Remember, unless you change the security settings, this is available to the whole wide world. So please don't put anything in your blog that could in any way compromise your security. Don't put your phone number, your home address. I wouldn't even use your last name, but use it as an authentic artifact of your growth throughout this course. You'll want to put it into your final portfolio at the end of this entire set of courses. And you can link out to other people's blogs and articles that you find relevant and interesting. Each week there's a topic posted. Use that as a springboard for you to both think through what you're doing, reflect upon what you've experienced, and ask yourself even better questions. Thank you.